So I met a friend for coffee and we were discussing business plans. And I had this realization about why we just never really achieve, many of us don't achieve our career objectives, our goals, our career plans. And it's because of fear. Now, while this is, it's not a new realization or an epiphany that hasn't been realized before, it's just struck me about what I feared. And the reasoning behind my fear was really illogical. Um, I was fearing something that it was it was just it was fear itself, because I kept on making up excuses every time I would achieve something that would set me closer to my goal of starting a business, starting a practice. It would I would just come up with a new fear or a new reason for not actually going through with it. And at the end of the day, we just really fear itself. That makes us not actually take the leap or go ahead and reach our goals at the our long-term goals. It's because the fear that we're fearing is not really an obstacle, but fear itself. For example, I just keep on making excuses up about not having a license. Okay, first I'm going to do some courses. I need some practical experience. When I actually obtain that, okay, there's all these, maybe the legality of it. I just keep on creating reasons for me not to go ahead and reach my objective or my goals, my career goals, my practice goals, my business goals. And if we eliminate fear from the equation, we can do anything. This is not a newfound realization, but it's just when you actually reach that realization of what holds you back, of what your actual reasoning behind the fear is that if you tear down that barrier, you can actually be unstoppable. So when you realize that your only barrier is fear and not really obstacles, you can easily accomplish what you need to accomplish. And it's actually quite profound when to realize that there is nothing stopping you, and actually by just going ahead and doing something, by going ahead and taking that next step, you are overcoming fear itself. And that is your only barrier, is fear. The word fear. The word fear is actually just a word to describe a feeling, and nothing more than that. It's not an actual wall, it's not an actual barrier. It's the mind blockage that we put for ourselves. And at the end, if you realize, it's just a feeling of inadequacy, maybe a feeling of um, not being good enough, and it's just overcoming that confidence barrier, or just finding your confidence, the confidence enough to take one step into reaching your goals, the one step where you can cross over and realize that fear is nothing more than a feeling.